We come in on a scene of a library illuminated by candlelight. Books lined in a row as we pan through until we reach an opening on the shelf where we see a male Shadar-kai elf sitting at the table, deep in study of a book lit by the dim light. Lareth, a few of us are going to the pub. Would you like to join?
No, I'm busy tonight.
Several hours pass. The elf closes the book, the title, An Ecology of the Plains. Lareth stands up and places the book on the shelf. As he goes to exit, another book catches his eye, The Curse of the Vampire. He does not understand why the book is catching his eye, but he grabs it and takes it to the librarian. She writes his name down on the logbook and sends him on his way. It's the middle of the night now. The streets are empty, save for a few drunkards and travelers passing through town. As he heads home, he passes by the old, abandoned house in town. He stops suddenly and turns, as he hears a whisper. Lareth, Lareth, come, my child. The voice is a familiar one, but he has not heard from it in quite some time. Cautiously, he approaches. As he comes up to the archway where the front door once was, fog starts to spill out around his feet. Before he can react to it quickly swirls up and surrounds him. He tries to run, but there's no end in sight, and then everything fades to black. So, the screen starts to come to. Chanting fills the air. We begin to see hordes of hobgoblins cheering wildly. Goblin slaves are amongst the crowd serving food and drink. We pan to the center of their attention and see a human male, blonde hair, skilled with an axe, squaring off with a bugbear in a fight to the death. Beaten and bloody, the man deftly steps sideways to avoid the swipe of the opponent, providing the opening he needed for the final strike. In one motion, the man swings his axe upward, striking the bugbear flush on the neck, lopping off his head. The screen goes to black as we hear a rage-filled shouting. We see a fresh brand mark on the back of the man, matching 13 others. 2 weeks you've been fighting like this. We hadn't had a fighter like you in some time. Might as well keep you here even longer, the guard says. The gate slams shut. Weary, the man lays to rest. We hear the muffled sounds of shouting. Gravis! Gravis! Wake up! Behind you! The goblin in the cell next to him exclaims. Gravis sits up with a jolt to see an ominous fog pouring in from the window outside. Violently, it whips around him, his hair blowing in the wind. The fog clears, but the cell is now empty, save the chains that bound him. The screen fades again. The sound of clanking metal fills the air. The screen comes to life with a war-forged blacksmith diligently working. The camera moves to focus his eyes on his eyes, a blazing purple. The fiery purple fades, and we see townsfolk running in panic, screaming, crying children. The warforged smithy is running through the town trying to find the source of the panic. He turns a corner to see a blanket of fog swallowing the city whole. He moves to try and save the lone child, who seems to have tripped and fallen, but the fog is moving too fast. It quickly swallowed the young boy. The sounds of his screaming fade away. We see a purple flame once more as the camera comes back, focused on the warforged. A stout halfling chimes in. About time to call it a night, eh, Rasputin?
Yeah, it seems like it.
All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow then. So, it's nighttime by this point, and we see Rasputin, the warforged blacksmith, walking home. The hulking figure stops at an old alleyway. He turns his head as he hears the cries of a child, nearly identical to the one on that awful night. A fog is forming down the alley. Rasputin fearlessly and confidently steps into the fog. Once more, we'll fade to black. The scene is set in a tavern. People are drinking and enjoying themselves, likely after a long day of work. When a raucous noise starts to fill the air, and we see two men arguing. One, a drunken old man. The other, an Eladrin with a golden guitar strapped to his back. The old man swings at the Eladrin, connecting with their jaw. The Eladrin, head sideways after the jab, turns his head back to the old man. With a bloody smile, raises his arms, and seems to chant his own name, Du Hostage. As from his own shadow and elemental forms. Horrified at the sudden appearance of this creature, everyone in the bar starts to flee. The old man falls prone, pants soaked. In the chaos, we see Du grab a pint from the bar and casually walk out chuckling. The elemental begins to flicker as objects pass through, and the illusion fades away. Leaving town, he sets up camp in the woods. Whilst playing a tune, a fog begins to appear around him. As it begins to draw closer to him, he straps the guitar on his back and spreads his arms out once more, as if to welcome the embrace of an old friend. The fog swallows him whole, and all goes to black. A shadowy figure sits perched atop a roof, a Shadarkai elf. Staring at the palace across the road, he lights a match and looks over a notebook. The schedule of the watch seems to be written down amongst the crude scrawlings of a map. He looks up to see the guard begin to turn and go inside. With this, he springs into action. He leaps down to a railway below and maneuvers across a rope connected between two buildings. He moves to the window, slightly ajar from a small stick preventing it from closing fully. He quietly raises the window and steps inside. Checking around corners, he makes his way to the bedroom where he found the target of the heist. A roughly beaten golden orb shaped in the likeness of an orcish skull. An axe embedded in its head. The royal treasure of orc chieftain Kargath Bladefist. He slips it into his bag and heads back out the window. As he exits, he realizes the rope he used earlier had been cut. A crossbow bolt lands in the side of the palace next to his head. "On the roof! Get him!" a guard shouts. The elf takes off in a sprint and deftly slides down a pole to the ground. The guard's in hot pursuit. He turns the corner and notices a fog in the distance. He picks up pace to use it as cover. He runs straight through, unable to see even the hand in front of his face. Until finally, he reaches an opening and finds himself in a forest path in the midst of a thunderstorm with gushing winds and purple skies. There is a gravel path paved forward, surrounded by a thick layer of trees all around. In front of him stands a towering forged creature, a battle-worn blonde human, an Eladrin with a golden guitar, and another Shadarkai. All seem to be as perplexed as he.
Hello there, fellas. No, we don't know each other, but we should definitely head away from the smoke and fog.
I agree.
Agreed.
There may or may not be someone coming this way that we don't want to see, so we can talk as we walk. If you
I
want to
think
stay,
the-
stay. It's nice meeting you. I'm gonna start walking.
I'm gonna make a suggestion. We should try to find a high ground and get a vantage point to look out.
I don't know if we can see any with the storm and everything going on. What's our vision look like, Kyle?
So currently, you see more than the map probably displays, a very tightly packed forest with one gravel path leading forward, uh, and the thick fog directly behind you. The path is clearly meant for travel, but it is the only path that you see.
As much as I don't like the
Okay.
looks of this path, it is our only option at the moment.
Maybe I should take a check before we step off for any kind of traps or anything like that. Would that be helpful?
So, what are you looking for specifically?
Um, I want to look for any pressure, anything that would be tripped by like walking on the path.
So,
So,
snare
okay.
traps and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to see if there's like a
Yeah,
path.
go
but
on
yeah,
and roll a perception.
perception. Okay. Oof. It was a
Okay.
7.
9
A 9.
total.
9.
Okay.
I
So
won't
you
do
don't see any obvious traps or even tracks. Likely that the rain has washed away anything, even wildlife tracks. But you do not see any traps in the road, any snares, any ropes across. It seems safe.
Okay, guys. Everything seems to be pretty safe. If y'all want to move forward, we can, unless anybody has any other ideas.
Follow me.
Kyler has already started walking.
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect. I'm with Kyle.
Lareth is
All right.
kind of.
And
Lareth is hanging back. He doesn't know who these people are. He doesn't.
as y'all start to advance down the
He's
path,
not sticking to the group.
some wolves have taken a step out of the clearings of the trees, and everybody roll for initiative.
Mm.
Let me
Hey,
get
first
in
nat
order
one,
up real
baby.
quick,
Let's
sorry.
go.
Hey, I told you it's you. It's not the die.
Right.
A crit, Kyle.
Okay.
Um,
Let me add all y'all to the turn order. So nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 21 total, but yeah, not 20.
Sure. Yeah. I was gonna ask what your.
Well,
I'm
wait,
sorry,
hold on.
I was
Hold
about
on,
to say
hold
this
on,
should be
hold on.
higher.
That's not a nat. That's not a nat 20 because I have a +4. It just said 21 total, so I guess I must have rolled a. Was that 17? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So Kyler, you get the jump.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll just attack the wolf in front of me.
We'll see. Okay. Well, let's see to me. I know y'all can't see that. But...
Hold on. I've never actually done this in Roll20 or
That
in
one.
D&D.
No, the one right next to Tyler and below you. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that is correct.
Okay. If y'all don't mind 1 second, I just want to make sure I got everybody's names right.
Mhm.
Tyler is Joiner, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Kyle, Kyler.
All right. Rasputin is
Jesse.
Jesse.
Da.
All right, and then Lareth is Zach.
And then Do is.
I know who he is because
No.
we were making a joke about it earlier.
Fair enough.
I was just making sure I knew the other three.
Yep. And then Gravis is you.
I thought that was Jesse.
See, this is why you're going to be a problem.
No, I am
I know.
Rasputin.
You get it, Kyle?
What happened?
Did you get your roll?
Oh, I haven't rolled it yet. No, I was waiting for everybody. This
Very
is
good.
the damage. So 9 damage, and then do not add the.
I thought that was the hit.
Oh, that is the hit. Okay, shit. I'm sorry. Like I said, I haven't used.
Yeah,
D&D.
So
You're good.
the hit in DC is the one in the middle.
There
And
you
then
go.
we're-
So 7 damage, and now. What? How's it look?
Looks like you rolled a 9 to hit, which is a miss.
No, 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 no. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. Yeah, I hadn't actually done that. Sorry.
That's okay.
I get what happened now.
Once you get your macro set up, it'll be better.
Yeah, because I'm not used to this at all. Okay, so yeah, my first attack, I tried, it missed. I guess
The rain seems to be messing with your vision.
I'll try to use my
swipes
bonus
another
action.
three. Go ahead.
I guess I don't know how that works. Since I missed, I technically used my bonus action to try to
You
swing with
can-
my second short sword.
You can still do that.
Okay,
It's basically just 2 attacks, I guess.
I miss.
Okay. So another miss.
Yep.
with a
Dang.
natural 1?
Yep.
Wait, is that? Oh no, that's not 2 naturals. Okay. Let's say nothing too bad happens for now. You know, your foot kind of slips in the mud, and just causing you to miss.
Okay.
So we'll go to one of the wolf's turns. So he's going to move up and try to bite the
Ooh.
warforged to fight his best judgment.
Good luck.
That is a
Good
miss.
luck.
It's a what?
Oh,
Miss.
Yeah.
Definite miss. So that's the end of their turn. Rasputin, you're up.
All right. I'm going to take a swing at the one that just tried to bite me.
All right.
And I'll go ahead and roll in 11 to hit.
11 is a miss.
Okay.
Dang.
Somebody double check what Travis's HP is. For some reason, his token said 24. I changed it to 14, but I'm not sure if that's right.
That's- I can't
No,
see
he's
other people
24
wait
on
for it.
his
Yeah, it's
sheet.
24. Yeah, I updated it because that's what it is on my sheet.
Wait a second. Did we ever fix your
Oh.
sheet on that, Travis? Did we ever
I
check
moved him
that?
back down to level 1. That's what's confusing.
I
But
know,
maybe
so do
the
we,
adjusted
but
HP.
Yeah.
It's probably his adjusted HP. Because it should just be what, a D12 plus 3, so 15 total?
I think so.
Yeah. There's
'Cause I think it
probably
still had from the rolls before, because we were basically using the same sheet as the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. I think it
Yeah.
still had the 2 levels that we rolled after added to it. Possibly. I don't know.
manage.
Oh,
Yeah, we added the rolled HP. So if I hit apply, max hit points 4, which it's all kinds of messed up.
sorry about that.
No, it's just part of it.
I would just change it to manual for a second
just
to get it
update it.
adjusted, and then that way you can go back to the rolled after.
That's what I'm trying. I'll let somebody else handle that so we can
I
move
got it.
along.
Yeah,
Cool,
I
good.
got it.
So
Alright.
it can be the wolf that Kyler tried to attack's turn.
All right, so not to interrupt
okay.
again, but so what is my HP? Should it be in
15.
Okay, gotcha. Let me update there on roll 20, and I'll let Jesse do D&D Beyond.
Well,
Yep.
actually, I can't do D&D Beyond because it says it's a read only for me. I guess because I'm the DM or the player.
Okay. Well, we'll just run with your token for now, and we'll fix it later.
Okay, yeah, we'll fix that on Monday.
Yeah.
Or after this. It ain't no big deal.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Does a 18 hit you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
I'm sorry, I just have to ask. Okay.
An 18, level 1. Yeah, of course.
Eesh.
You could be a deaf boy. You could be doing something crazy.
No,
Let's see.
not gonna hit.
Hey, what's everybody else's HP? I can't see it on roll 20.
We haven't put it in probably.
I
Yeah.
think I had to change the sharing settings.
Yeah, it hasn't been.
We'll fuck with it later.
Yeah.
That'll
Let me
be
know if
6
you're low.
points of damage.
I'll take it. He's low.
Yeah, kind of.
Kyler no feeling good.
Right here. So if everyone can click on their characters, I'm doing Kyle's right now. It's a bit messed up, but the 3 dots next to the health bar, and you click on text overlay, and then you have to use the arrow key to go down to visible to everyone, and then save settings. That should show it up.
Wait, do what?
I'll do it for you, Travis. I can go
You
on
see-
to it. I got
Alright,
it. You're good.
Okay, but you said you gotta set.
oh, okay. I see. You can put in the left or right. You can do a +5 or -3 and subtract. Okay, perfect. And then that
Yeah, yeah.
can add. Okay, cool.
I think I'm. Who can't Chelsea right now? other than the
Rasputin
wolves.
and Du Hast.
I'm trying to
Oh,
I
figure
no,
it
just
out.
changed
There
to Host.
There goes Du Hast. So Rasputin.
What am
Okay.
I?
Oh, okay.
What am
I
I
got you now.
setting?
There we go.
It's a way to have everyone see your HP, but I just did everyone's real quick, so you should be good to go.
Yep, we all good now.
Okay, so that was 6 points of damage to Kyler.
Yep.
Damn. That hurt.
All right.
Just a wee bit.
It's going to be the other wolf's turn. He's going to move up and try to hit Gravis. That is a hit with a 21.
Shit.
Go.
And I drop my die. 7 points of damage.
Ouchie.
Yikes.
All right. Now it's going to be Hostmitch. His turn.
All right. I want to use this. I want to move up to here, and I want to use a spell. Can I move that far, or do I have to move?
So
Every square is
we
5 feet.
yeah. So each square is 5 feet, and we're not doing the diagonals 5 feet. So if
Oh, that's
diagonals
that's
10.
okay.
Are we not doing diagonals at all? Because that's what I was saying. Like normally you give one diagonal.
Yeah,
per
you can do
turn.
one diagonal. That's fine.
Yeah. So you'd have to go like 5,
here.
10, 15.
Okay, gotcha,
Like,
gotcha.
you see what I'm
gotcha.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
So you can do one diagonal per turn, but
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Boom. Let's see.
You can get 15.
You can move 6
You
squares.
can get right here. You can get right here. This is as far as you
Question:
That's
can get.
What is our vision looking like?
so it's a very overcast, but y'all can see well enough.
Okay, so it's not dark.
It's like a daytime thunderstorm.
perfect. I want to move right here and use a spell. I want to use transmutation cantrip and make my voice as loud as thunder. And I want to growl at the wolves.
Okay, let me edit. Crap, second.
He just comes in there like Simba.
Right. He goes
He
send
goes
him in the old Kingdom Hearts like the summon.
No,
Oh, God.
it's more of a disturb, like a ooh wah ah ah ah.
I was gonna say
A certain dominance.
Can we make a performance check on that? So if he rolls a 1, it's just the shit.
I want to. What are you trying to do? Like what ability is it?
It is a spell that I have. Hold on, let me get it pulled back up. I was just looking at it.
I see
Spells.
vicious mockery and thaumaturgy.
That's it. Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, this was okay. Your
So you're
voice
not actually
booms up to
rolling
3
it?
times as loud, normal for 1 minute. You cause flames to flicker. You cause harmless tremors.
It's a non-damaging spell. It's
Okay.
more, yeah.
So it's
Right.
just a flavor thing in the moment. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I want to cast it and try to be loud and aggressive with them.
Yeah, trying to grab some attention maybe. Okay,
Yeah, or like scare them off. Maybe who knows?
sure. So you do that. They don't seem to react at the moment, but for now, you do have that booming voice. Better for performing. So
It's better for performing. All right.
that should be the end of your turn because you did a move
That I was about
and
to
a
say
standard.
a move and a stand. Yeah, that's
So
fair.
Gravis, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna stay where I am and try to hit the wolf next to me.
Seems logical.
Let's go. 14 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right, I'm gonna activate rage.
We'll say you did
And-
that beforehand, but yeah.
Yeah. And go for my great axe. 8 damage.
8 points of damage. Okay, he's looking pretty rough right now.
Wait, did you
Definitely
rage?
probably-
Never mind.
Yeah, he raged. Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
on his
I
last
should have said
legs.
that first.
Yeah, you're fine. I knew what you meant, so it still works out in the end. And then old natural one, or do you want to move, Gravis, or are you good?
I'll stay where I am.
Okay, old natural one. It's your turn.
All right, I'm going to hold out the point of my blade, and I'm gonna target the one that's right in front of Gravis,
Okay, what you gonna do?
and I'm gonna whisper some words under my breath,
Encouragement.
and then stars form around the wolf, and I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Toll the dead. Okay. Is that a damaging spell? I forget.
Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Right. That is. Let me look at their 11.
That is a fail.
All right. What happens?
1d12 worth of damage. 9 damage.
Okay. So a toll like rings in this wolf's head, and it kind of stuns him for a minute, and he falls over unconscious.
Very nice.
So, so Zach, what was your spell exactly?
Toll of the Dead. So it's a loud ringing noise. It's vaguely worded, so you can kind of make it your flavor. It's gonna be the sound of booming stars.
Sure. We'll say he sees stars. How about that?
All right. Okay. Very yes. Okay.
All right. Kyler, it's your go.
I'm going to disengage and hide.
Okay. To hide, do you need to roll
Yeah, I
that?
can roll stealth.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't think I stealthed.
9. Yeah.
I rolled a 1 again.
9.
Hmm.
9.
I don't think you should roll in D&D Beyond anymore.
Yeah, that's not
You
my
might
cup
want
of tea, apparently.
to go back to roll 20.
Well, you think you're hidden. You may or may not be.
Cool.
This is going to be the other wolf's turn, and he's going to continue with the one that he's engaged with, Rasputin.
Okay.
That should be a miss with 11.
No, not even close.
Yeah, that's not fine. Okay. So now it's your turn to trade blows.
Okay. I'm going to retaliate. So let's go ahead and swing for a hit of 17
17 is definitely a hit.
Should be a second before my turn goes by.
and 9 damage
9 damage. Okay.
on that one, just specify.
Same situation when the one that Gravis hit initially. You know, he's looking pretty rough. Probably definitely would not like to take another hit.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So it's Wolf C's turn. Dew's loud voice has caught his attention, and he's going
Yeah.
to try and hit with a 22. I know that's a hit.
God.
Well,
That is
dang.
going to be 8 points of damage.
All right. Well.
And with that, once you finish adjusting your HP, it is Dew's turn.
Remember, it is halved because of the because you're raging.
No, that's Dew.
Gravis.
No,
Oh.
Gravis.
No, that's me.
My bad. I
Wrong
thought you were
character.
talking about Sorry, missed that.
Not to the left or right, Dustin. Click on the green and type the -8, and it'll adjust.
God.
There you go.
Okay.
The other one.
How do I
you
get
can
rid?
add-
How do I get rid of that -16?
You can
Fuck
set
up.
it to 0 and then hit enter. I mean,
Okay. Cool.
you can use those other slots for whatever you use for. If you want to know, like spell slots or
Gotcha.
it's kind of free reign.
Gotcha.
Currently, I'm using the blue one on my wolves to see their AC. So, whatever makes your life easier.
Oh, okay.
But it is your turn, Mr. Loudboy.
All right. What is this?
Mock the stupid wolf. Kill him.
That's actually what I was gonna do. I was gonna tell. Let me back up just a little bit.
They have 5 foot reach, so he's okay with that.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So boom, I'm gonna back up just a hair, and I'm gonna tell him that his mom was a bitch. Being as she was a dog.
I was about to say, thematically that works.
She is
so
a dog.
Yeah.
We'll
She
see
is a
if this
dog.
insult hits home or if it's
It
falls by the wayside.
So I'm gonna let her know. And it is actually vicious mockery. That is my spell. It is a damage. Yes.
Unleash so it needs to do a successful wisdom saving throw. I need to beat a 14.
Okay.
Uh,
So what do I?
it rolls.
for that?
So for that
He
spell,
rolls.
you have an attack save for that. So I have to beat a 14.
Oh,
Which
okay.
I rolled a 19, so I'm good. So the wolf
Jeez.
kind of just cocks its head sideways. Didn't know what the heck you were trying to get at.
It doesn't
but-
even have to understand me. I'm just getting unlucky.
Right.
Gravis. Yeah, I don't know why the wolves have 5-foot reach, but that's what it says, so we'll just go with it. Normally, Dustin, if you're engaged in combat, if you try and back out,
Well,
it will
that's
prevent.
That is.
Well, 5 foot
Oh,
is
okay.
melee.
Oh.
So that technically
Yeah,
would
he
have
can't.
triggered.
He
Oh,
can't
that's my
move out
bad.
of this
Yeah.
square.
10
He's
feet,
officially
he could have
moved
moved
away.
back
I mean,
a square.
if you want to, you can, but I do get an attack of opportunity. Then that's my
You
fault.
wanna- Yeah, don't do that. Stay
Gotcha,
right where
gotcha,
you're
gotcha,
at.
I don't know why they
Yep.
say reach 5. Like, just don't
Yeah.
put it in there. Anyway,
It's just one block, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. Then I'm good where I am.
Okay. Gravis, you're up.
All right.
Kill
I
it.
am going to move right here
Kill it.
and roll for attack.
Don't kill it.
Kill the dastardly thing.
Don't kill it.
Damn.
He did
So
not hit.
you swing at the wolf, but it happens to catch the tree trunk to the side, and your axe is wedged in there.
Lovely.
Yeah, natural 1 at the finest. Speaking of natural 1, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna do the same thing.
You're gonna plant your axe into a tree.
I have a
Right.
quick question. Has this one been hit at all?
Yes, that one's looking pretty rough. Similar situation to the one you killed a minute ago.
Okay.
He got
I'm
hit
gonna
by
do the
Kyle
same
around one.
thing. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna point my
I
sword at it.
failed. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll damage.
And 5 damage.
So same thing. Loud noise. It's dazed. Sees stars. Falls over. Dead.
Dang.
Do you want to stay in the position you're in?
No, I'd like to.
No, before. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure he didn't want to move, and then you're good. Zach.
I'm going to move. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 there.
Okay. You took 2 diagonals, but it works out in the end, so it's fine. So now, Kyler, now you can do what you want to do.
Oh wait, it's not dead.
No. They missed. It was a natural 1.
Oh, I didn't know. Zach
He
missed.
he told the dead on the one above Rasputin.
Hey,
Wait,
hey, this is the last
I thought
one.
he did
Oh,
this.
Maybe.
I see.
No, I did
Yeah,
that one.
there you go.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Hey guys, this is
What's
the
up?
last one. Do we maybe want to like try to capture this one and see
No, it's a wolf.
if it has
I
anything?
want to kill it
Yeah.
and get on
Okay.
with my day.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
I don't know about
well,
y'all, what y'all want to
kill it.
do, but this thing bit the fuck out of
mean,
me,
it did.
and I'm ready to stab it.
It probably
it.
wouldn't
Right.
be a pretty sight trying to grab it.
Yeah.
I would probably be the only one that would fare anything against it, trying to grab it.
Fair. Okay, let's kill it. Kill it.
Does a 10 hit?
10 is a miss.
Fuck.
Damn it.
Does a 13 hit?
13 hits exactly.
Cool.
Perfect.
So going to hit him with sneak attack as well. So this one don't add the plus bonus because this was a bonus attack.
So can you just add sneak attack to anything? Or
Yeah, I mean it's
okay.
all I have to do. Someone has to be is diagonal.
engaged in combat? Cool.
Yep.
Diagonal,
long as
or
someone's
can,
within
if he's
5 feet.
coming out of stealth too.
Okay.
No, I'm
Which-
not as stealth because
yeah,
I
he-
rolled a 1 for stealth.
He failed the stealth.
Yeah,
If I stealth and then
If
get an
you did.
attack off,
Right.
he's surprised, which is automatic crit. Once I hit a certain level. But
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah,
cool.
no. As
Good to
long
know.
as one of my teammates are within 5 feet of him, it's a sneak attack.
Makes sense. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Alright.
So this is the first attack. We're just not gonna add the plus.
Mhm.
So 4 damage, and then we're gonna add the 4, so 8 total.
Okay. Ironic that worked out. Okay. Yeah. Once again, similar situation. Kind of on its last leg. Rasputin, you're up.
I'm just gonna step to here and take a swing with a 15
That is a
Good.
hit.
That's a hit.
and 6 to damage.
What kind of weapon are you using?
Longsword.
So you're able to just kind of cleave its head off.
Pop the head off. I'll take it.
Yeah. Very dead.
Question
Thank
before
you.
we go anywhere.
Thank you.
Do
good sir.
am I able to sense any kind of kinship between me and this Rasputin person based off of what he did?
Kinship. I mean, not based on what he did. You're just now. Well, I'll say this much. So he is a warforged. So he was created versus born.
Right.
You
I'm
probably
more asking about, am I able to sense anything like deity wise? Like I can tell. Can I
uh,
tell what he may or may not have a patron of?
Rasputin. Do you have a patron?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Don't tell anybody if you do.
Yeah. Message me real quick.
Hang on.
Or alternatively, I think I can pull you in another channel real quick.
I got you.
Okay.
What exactly do you mean by patron?
So it's like a god.
A god that he worships.
So like he's
Okay.
a cleric, and that's kind of where he gets his powers from.
The same
Uh,
with
Paladin,
paladins too.
which also
Right.
Paladins.
Yes, there is a strong connection there.
Okay.
You sense that kind of bond. Okay, so with that, the combat ends, and it's left to y'all. What would you like to do?
um
Does anyone have any healing of
Mhm.
non-potions
Yeah.
or anything?
I was
I
gonna
do.
say I don't.
I don't
I'll
want to
go
use
ahead.
anybody's potions, but is there any sort of healing here?
Yeah.
While y'all are sorting out the healing, Gravis is having a tug, but he's got enough strength. He pulls his axe out of the tree trunk.
Right.
1 second.
I'll use my lay on hands and go ahead and put 5 on
Don't.
Kyler.
Okay.
Don't do lay on hands. I can heal everybody.
Okay.
What's that spell?
Good old channel.
Oh wait,
yeah,
never mind.
just
That's a
channel,
level
yeah.
2 spell.
So yeah, I'll lay on hands Kyler.
Alright, I'm gonna cure wounds. Gravis.
Gravis and Dew are the other two that are down.
Yeah, I'm gonna cure wounds, Gravis.
Restore 5 Kyler.
I did. I'm at 10 now.
It doesn't show it on your token.
I got
I'm
it.
doing it in D&D.
Restore 5, you said? There you go.
7 to Gravis.
Cool. So that puts me back at full.
That is how math works.
Do
anyone
I
do
would
anything
heal
to
you,
do?
but you've got ranged abilities.
I say I asked to see if we can get a formation going. I will lead 5 feet ahead. Can I have some tanks behind me?
I was gonna
People
say
who
I could take
people who look
point.
beefier. No, yeah.
He
they-
wants.
Before
I think he wants to
before
take
we-
point for scouting.
yes.
Gotcha.
before we
So I
before
just
we
want
go,
Okay, go ahead, Zach.
Travis, if you
can
can
I have
be
a
like right
sidebar?
here.
Okay.
Can I have a sidebar conversation with Rasputin?
We kind of need to go, but I mean, it's up to him if he wants to.
If he engages, y'all can go down to the gaming, and I'll join you.
Okay. We'll just be off to the side.
Jesse, do you want to engage, or do you want to press forward?
Let's save it for when we camp, because yeah.
Okay.
No, I know what you're wanting to ask, and we'll save it for when we're in a secure place, because we don't know what's around us.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
I do want to go ahead as we're walking use my divine sense as well. Just kind of shoot that out and see if I see anything.
Okay,
I'm
what's
also
divine
going
sense do?
to.
I can detect good and evil until the end of my next turn, but you can sense anything affected by the Hallows spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
You don't currently sense anything,
Okay,
and I'll let you know if you do.
cool.
Because I guess you're doing it periodically.
Well, no, because it costs.
Oh, it is a spell. Okay.
Yeah, it costs per long rest, so I'm just doing it once for now, just to kind of get a
Yeah,
feeler out.
you feel pretty safe right now.
Okay.
Nothing lingering. Zach, you were saying something?
Yep, I'm going to cast. What is it called? I'm gonna put Vigilant Blessing on Kyler.
And Vigilant Blessing does.
Advantage on initiative rolls.
Okay, perfect. Now we'll try and use those characters' name more going forward. Just
Yep. I just walk up to
getting
Kyler
used
and
to
I
it.
touch him.
So you start to press forward. It's hard to get a sense of what time of day it is because it's kind of like a purple sky right now with the storms. That doesn't look like there's any lit up. So it's up to y'all on how long you would like to travel.
You guys want to? What time? Do we know what time of the day it is? Like, is it nighttime?
It's hard, like it is daytime because, like I said earlier, it's kind of like a really stormy day. Like it's not
Twilight-ish.
bright, yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a bit darker. But
Did
you know,
somebody say
it's
Twilight?
not night, but you don't know what time of day.
While we're going down this path, do we not see anything like anything we can get cover from?
I mean, there are trees lining the way.
No buildings.
No buildings in sight.
As we go along, I'm just going to be kind of looking out for like a little knoll of trees that can probably fit the five of us in and protect us pretty well from the rain. 'Cause you said it's a pretty tightly packed forest, right?
Yeah, is
Okay.
a knoll like a opening?
Kind of like a ring of trees that are kind of
Okay.
close, so the branches all are kind of together, so it blocks a lot of the rain, that
Okay.
kind of thing.
I want to keep a. I just want to broad scope, kind of scan everything that I can. Looking for any type of danger.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll just kind of keep a lookout as well.
Okay. Is there anything that you're wanting to kind of be looking out for or participating in while you travel?
Play us a song, Mr. Music
Um,
Man.
yes, I would like to increase. Is there a way that I can like give us a boost to charisma or something like that? Can I play us a song that gets us all kind of going as we're
I
getting
am
ready to fight?
not super familiar with bards per
You don't
se.
have an ability, but I mean, you could inspire.
Yeah, you do have the
Hey,
bardic inspiration 4 times a day. So as a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you gains an inspiration die for 10 minutes.
no. We'll save it till when we actually get into something.
Okay.
But I do want to give you guys some encouragement. You guys are awesome. We did great fighting these wolves.
I mean, you're
Let's go
free
on.
to play some music if you'd like. Just doesn't have any, added
No,
benefits
I'm
at the
good.
moment. Okay.
Okay,
It just
cool.
boosts the morale.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I mean,
it's hard to play in the rain, but you're skilled. So you're able to manage if you choose.
What exactly is inspiration? Does that have any? What kind of benefits does that
You
have?
get to
Depends
do a
on.
1d4 or 1d6 or something to ability roll, attack roll, or skill check. I think.
We,
Okay.
Or
We didn't deal with that
um,
last campaign, so I was curious
Yeah.
What that was supposed to be.
It's a bard special.
It's a bard thing.
That's why bards are kind of cool, in my opinion. They're about buffing and helping a lot.
True
Kind of the
support.
Yeah.
Yeah, true support, exactly.
Okay. So y'all press forward. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Do I have a way? Do I have a way to heal?
Uh, do you
I can
have
tell
an
you in
item?
just a second.
I don't think I
Not that
do
I
as a
see, no.
bard.
You do not.
Okay,
You do
cool.
not.
Perfect.
Yep.
I was
They
gonna say
they
that.
forewent healing you for the moment because you do have some ranged ability, as they saw. So you just want to take care as you proceed.
We have very
Yes.
limited spell slots right now.
Cool.
Okay.
We move forward.
So moving forward, you're able to travel. Keeping an eye out. So for the first hour, Zach, you go on and roll me a perception check to see if you see anything.
Well, I mean, I'm scouting as well. That's why. I'm
19.
doing
Okay. So whenever I do these stops, Kyle, you will do a roll with whoever I say them,
that. Okay.
and you have advantage from Zach's little blessing thing he gave you.
No, that's
No, that's
roll.
initiative.
Is that initiative? I thought. Yeah, never mind.
It's initiative.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But mine's a 19, so.
Sure.
Mine is also a 19.
Okay.
got a
You see no harm. The path still seems to linger on, but you don't see any wolves, and you feel pretty confident that nothing's lurking.
All right.
So we proceed on. The next hour, Kyler and Rasputin go on and roll for me.
Okay.
22.
19.
So the two of you are looking together, and actually you do see a little opening within the woods. It is tightly packed, but if you travel back a bit, it looks like a pretty safe place to camp if you would like to.
I
Are we
found
both
us a place
yeah.
for a camp.
Start waving people over.
Yep.
All right, does everyone follow?
Yeah.
Cool.
While everyone's gathering up, I'm trying to look for anything that's dry, any like dry branches or anything like that I can bring into camp.
I'm looking for herbs and
Same,
any
I
kind of
just start-
medicinal plants, seeing if I can find anything that may or may not be useful in this new world that I'm in.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of forge around.
Do
You're not able to find any. Starting with Kyler, you're not able to find anything dry, but there are like limbs on the ground that have leaves attached that you could use for additional cover if you'd like.
I'm more looking for something that's not like waterlogged, like anything that I can snap off and use
for
to
firewood.
possibly like burn.
Possibly burn. You can like go up underneath some of the trees. Kind of the ones down lower that are more towards the inner, and find some fairly dry ones.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. Then I'm getting ready to make us a fire once we get shelter.
I'm
Uh,
gonna do the same. I'm gonna start making a pit for it and stuff.
Okay. And then as for Gravis and Lareth, you don't see any, you know, medicinal herbs or herbs of any kind right now. You just mostly see some weeds, trees, things of that nature.
All right.
So y'all are going to camp up for the night?
Looks like it.
Okay.
Sounds good. I will, if someone can take first watch, I will meditate for 4 hours and then be on watch for the rest of the day.
Are y'all wanting to long rest?
I'll take first watch.
I'll just take all watch because I'm conscious.
You're-
Well, stationary, so I can
I
just
mean,
keep
I
watch.
guess, yeah, technically I am as well.
Now, if any of you, don't feel fully comfortable with letting some people you just met watch over, you can feel free to
Oh, 100%
chime
I'm
in
not.
and assist. So,
100% I'm not. That's why I'm staying awake.
Yeah, I'll watch as well.
okay. So you're gonna just take turns on the watching with Rasputin, or
I'll take I'll go on the first watch with someone. We can do this by twos.
so
And hopefully one
Rasputin
of us
will
can make a
always
noise.
be up, and it looks like I think Lareth is taking the first shift with
I'm
Rasputin.
gonna be away from the group as much as possible.
I am before we kind of settle in for the night. I am gonna go have that sidebar with Lareth.
Okay.
I've already pushed myself off to a dark corner.
Sure. So pause on the roleplay for a second. So if I pull y'all to another channel, so there's two sides to this. So one, if Jesse's not involved in a sidebar, it won't be recorded. But if Jesse is involved in a sidebar, it will be recorded. So if anyone watches back, they can hear it. So we can also just opt to do it here, and if you're not a part of it, you don't hear it.
I can also pause the recording
Just pause the recording.
if you don't want it to be recorded for the sidebar.
For
Uh,
sidebar stuff, you really could just go to a different channel.
yeah.
That'd be the easiest way. I
Yeah.
mean, unless it's is it recording what you're? I mean, yeah, because it's gonna record what you're saying. and you're
Yeah.
gonna be able to hear
So I
him.
can
So
just
yeah,
pause it during the sidebar if I'm involved, and then if y'all go to
Yeah.
another channel, if I'm not involved, it won't matter.
that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Or is everyone just going to sleep while Lareth and Rasputin take the first shift?
I'm just off to the side. I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna be conscious of what's going on. I'm just gonna be meditating
Okay.
for the first
You
2
said for
hours.
4 hours? Okay.
Yep. And then that'll be my long.
Um,
That'll be my long rest.
being as I am close to death, I will kind of chill
Yeah.
next to Kyler.
You seem
Just
like
hang
a little
out.
bit of a carefree soul, so you'd probably just
Yeah.
plop down and maybe start
Yeah.
snoring a bit.
I'd like to I'd like to pack a pipe and just hang out for a second and just chill
Okay.
As
Might
soon,
pull
and
up.
as soon
play
as
on
he,
my flute
as soon as he, as soon as he
Yeah.
sits next to me, I nod and then move 5 feet back.
Dang.
Sad day.
Hold and collected. Does anyone else need anything?
Yeah,
Travis?
I'm just gonna find a tree to kind of not completely sleep, but just kind of rest against.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Hello.
so was it 2 hour shifts?
4, I think.
Well, he's going to be meditating for 4, but I think it's 2 hours to get the whole party up. Isn't that right, Kyle?
What do you
2
mean?
hours each. Like, so one shift is 2 hours, and the next shift is 2 hours, and the next shift is 2 hours. And that gets
Yeah.
us.
I'm sure that works. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we'll say.
Gravis is the only one that really needs to worry about it because everybody else is trances, which are like 4 hours, and I just stay still for 6 hours, but still fully awake.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Mm.
So Gravis is
Yeah.
probably the only one that fully falls asleep. He's definitely seemed worn out anyway.
yeah.
Okay. So we'll fast forward. Nothing happens through the night, and you took turns after the first shift. Stayed up with Rasputin, and Gravis or Kyler, I think, took the last one after that. Gravis probably slept since he needs the sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Don't forget to do your long rest on D&D so your spells and stuff are restored.
Correct. And everyone, I need to use the restroom, so take 5 minutes and we'll come back.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to pause the recording for now.
I, for one, would like to get out of the rain.
Yes.
I'm
getting
going to
soaked
kind
over
of
here.
take a slow approach and kind of scout it out as we're walking up, but I'm still going to continue towards it.
So y'all start to travel forward, and I get this message. Let me read. Sorry, I'm messaging Zach back. Okay. All right. So you proceed forward, and as you start to get to the edge of the forest, we're gonna take another moment, and the camera's just gonna start panning away from your group as a whole. And you see, under raging storm clouds, a lone figure stands silhouetted against the ancient walls of Castle Ravenloft, which is, you could see a castle at the top of the village on a hill. Cold, bitter wind spins dead leaves around him, billowing his cape in the darkness. Lightning splits the clouds overhead, casting stark white light across them. The figure turns to the sky, revealing their face, contorted by a tragedy darker than the night itself, a look of power and madness. Rumbling thunder pounds the castle spires. As the wind's howling increases, the figure turns his gaze back to the village. Far below, a party of adventurers had just entered his domain. His face forms in a twisted smile. Ah, the guests have arrived. All is going according to plan. let the fun begin. Another flash of lightning rips through the darkness, its thunders echoing through the castle towers. The figure has vanished. Only the howling of the wind, and perhaps the howl of a lone wolf, fills the midnight air. In the gravel road that you've been traveling on leads to the village. Tall houses, dark as tombstones. Nestled among them, solemn dwellings, are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. Who has the highest passive perception?
Be me. 16.
Anyone higher?
I got 16 as well.
Okay. So the two of you were the first ones to draw into it, and you bring everyone's attention. You hear a soft whimpering, and you draw your eye towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street. The girl is going, hush, hush, everything will be all right, just hush. The kids definitely appear younger. The girl is the older of the two, probably about 10 years old, while the other one's about 6.
I'm gonna wave and kind of approach them.
Right?
I'm treating them the same way that I've treated everybody. Suspicion.
I mean, I've still got my
I'm not
shield
gonna.
on my
I'm not gonna
arm,
walk
but
up. I'm not
I'm-
walking up to him.
I'm standing at a distance.
Yeah, I'll stay at a distance as well.
Okay, so Rasputin, you're the only one that approaches at the moment.
Yep, and I'm gonna stop about 10 feet away.
Oh,
And
and I'll
say
be 10 feet
hello.
behind. I'll be 10 feet behind him.
Okay. So this is who you see as you are approaching. So the boys continue to cry. Let me get back to my notes. Sorry. After shushing the boy, the girl turns to you and says, "There's a monster in our house." As she points to a tall brick row house that's seen better days. The windows are dark. It has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate that is slightly ajar. The houses on either side seem to be abandoned. Their windows and doors are also are boarded up.
What kind of monster?
We don't know. It was in the basement. We didn't get to see it. I don't know what the monster looks like, but we heard terrible howling.
Hmm.
Our parents, they keep the monster trapped in the basement.
Where are your
And our
parents now?
they're still inside. And so is our baby brother Walter. He's in the 3rd floor.
I
And
would like
the
to step.
How
I'd
How
like to
old is
step
your
up.
baby brother?
Once I've heard this few things, I'd like to step up and be behind him and try to get an insight check on him while
I want to do an
like I'm
insight
not
as well.
Okay.
I'm
And
I'm like half and half like behind him, like just kind of like a shadow of him, but I'm listening in and I'm trying to get an insight check on him.
okay, and I think I heard a muffled sounds of dude trying to talk with brownies in his mouth, or am I hearing things?
uh, no, I was talking to my wife. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. I was just trying to make sure I didn't miss you.
No,
Uh,
you're good. You're good.
Yeah, so both of y'all go and roll an insight check for me.
I'm gonna cast guidance on who's got the higher.
I would imagine Kyler.
Insight,
You
I
would
have
know.
2.
It'd be Kyler. I'm gonna cast guidance on Kyler.
Okay.
Was it a +4?
21
1d4, yeah.
for me.
Well, he's gonna beat me. Yeah, he beats me.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. The everything, the inflection of their voice and all that you're saying, you believe what the children are saying is true.
Okay. Has the beast escaped, or is it still in the basement?
It's still in the basement.
And where exactly are your parents in the house?
Uh, they're. Let me see 1 second. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. Uh, believe they're on the third floor.
Third floor with your little brother.
Either the third floor or the attic. We also have an attic. That we were told to leave the house.
Are they
No.
afraid the monster is going to get out?
We don't know. We're told to come out here, and we won't go back inside. Not until it's gone.
Okay.
All right, guys. It sounds like these kids don't really know much what's going on, or we could be getting lured into a trap. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna
How
go ahead
far
and go
away is the
in.
village?
I think
Yeah.
we should go in.
I'm gonna go first. Shield up.
Before we go in, I'm going to cast and channel.
And y'all do see mists around the village as well, but they don't seem as violent as the ones that brought you here.
Let me see.
Okay.
At least not at the moment. And the children say that they will wait by the portico outside.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to cast and concentrate on bless around Kyler, Rasputin, and Gravis.
Okay. What does that do again?
Makes it so they add a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay. Cool. We'll do.
I'm gonna put a purple on me, so I remember.
Sounds good.
Yeah, if everybody can do that.
You said it's what now? It's an advantage.
No, it's a 1D4
+4. Or
Plus
yeah,
4
D4.
hit. Okay.
to your attack roll, saving throw, or thing. I'm gonna put purple. I'm gonna
Or
put this for
ability checks.
concentrating. Well, not
Okay.
ability checks, just saving throws.
So is everyone going inside?
Yes, yes.
Yep.
I'm following behind Rasputin.
Yeah, I'm going first with shield up. Sword drawn. I'm going
I'll be
to,
right behind.
as I come through the door, I'm gonna start listening for the howling that they're talking about and try to make a judgment as to where the beast actually is, whether it is actually still in the basement or if it's gotten out since.
I'll listen to this for the same as well.
Okay. Go on and roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Rasputin. Or no, Kyler.
Okay. I got an 8 on my perception.
So I get a D4.
Or wait,
So-
Yeah,
plus
you'll get a D4.
D4. So let me roll a D4 to add.
Well, I'm putting it on Kyler. Or yeah.
Oh,
on you.
Jesse. Okay.
I thought the bless.
Whoa, my
No.
screen just went
Oh
That's
no,
black.
saving
that's not
throws.
ability checks. Yeah, you're good. Never mind.
Yeah, but I'm casting guidance on Kyle.
Got it. Okay, so I got an 8.
Yeah.
Got
It's supposed to go black. Dustin, you're good.
I got a
Oh, okay, cool.
12 total.
12 total. Okay. Currently, y'all don't hear any of the sounds that they were mentioning. It doesn't mean that it's not still there. But at the moment, it seems they're quiet down.
I'm gonna tell the others, let's go check on the parents and the child first. If we can get them out before a fight ensues, let's do so. And I'll just kind of put myself between where I think the basement is and the stairway, so that way they can
You
go
said-
up.
Is
So
it
you're not-
completely? Is it completely dark in here?
Y'all, I'm going to be revealing as you go room to room. Currently, what you see now is where y'all are. I'm not going to worry about the tokens for the moment.
Well,
So we'll just keep.
My question would be, what's the level of light?
It is well lit. It's a
Okay.
nicely kept house.
Okay.
As far as you
All I
can
need to
tell,
know.
you know you're about to get in there, but it's got lanterns. It's got fireplace. It looks like a home that someone lives in.
Where would do I see stairs and do I see like a door that looks like it might lead down to the basement?
Not yet. So you're currently in the section that you see. A wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other fills the archway of a stone portico, which is where the children will be waiting. The gate's unlocked, and its rusty hinges shriek when the gate is opened. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors that open into a grand foyer. So the Grand Foyer is the first place that y'all be going. So let me go on and reveal this real quick. So this is going to be the Grand Foyer. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer, which that's where you can see the green shield, but that's not actually what it looks like. So hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms, a stylized golden windmill with a red field. And I'm going to drop that into the, or maybe I'll make double click this here. And then I'll try. Let me see. Copy. Come on, this. Oh, there it goes. That's what it looks like.
Good.
Flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats, and mahogany-framed double doors leading from the foyer to the main hall are set with panes of stained glass.
Do I see stairs in this grand foyer?
No, you haven't found that yet. You do see the double doors in front of you.
Okay. I'll go up to the double doors and just kind of keep an ear out for any of those noises aforementioned.
Okay. Currently, you still don't hear anything, but I will let you know.
Okay.
So let me get this. Crap. And I still have more to reveal. So 1 second. Eventually, I'll get used to this polygon reveal. Okay. So this is the main hall. It's a wide hall. Runs the width of the house with a black marble fireplace at one end of a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt, similar to what you saw on the sword or the shield just a moment ago. The wood panel walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
So you said the staircase is on the opposite side of where the fireplace is?
Yep. So you have the fireplace here with the longsword.
Okay.
Everyone see my ping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down
Yeah.
here.
Staircase here.
Okay.
You have a door here.
I want
Here.
I want to go closer and
And here.
inspect the fireplace with the longsword.
Okay. What? How would you like to inspect? Like, what are you looking for?
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna lean close to the sword, see if I can detect anything coming off of it, any kind of magic, any kind of anything going on with it.
Okay. So you use like detect magic or something.
No, I'm
Or-
just seeing if I can, you know,
Best you can tell, it's non-magical. It's just a standard longsword.
any traps around it, anything like that.
Roll a perception.
Uh, 15.
Okay. So you don't see any traps now. The wood, the walls though. So when you walked in, you were seeing images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. After taking some more time to examine the sword and the surrounding areas, you can actually see that. Let's see, serpents and skulls inconspicuously woven into the walls designs as well.
Hmm.
While he's
Interesting.
doing that, I'm going to use a divine sense.
And the decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles upward to the second floor. What does Divine Sense do?
Just lets me know if there's anything affected by the Hallow spell or if the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet. Oh, that's not behind total cover. Never mind. Is if they're in a different room, that would be total cover.
Okay. Well, you don't sense anything, but that would use a spell slot, so you're probably not using it now anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what you see so far. Do you leave the sword where it is?
I didn't say that.
Okay. You want to take it?
Can we inspect the sword?
I
Is the
would
sword?
I just
Caution
did.
He
Because
did,
it's
since he
leaving
non-magic.
the place with the people that own it still in it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was gonna take it. I want to move it.
Okay. Where would you like to move it?
I just want to kind of shift it to the side.
It you shift it to the side, let go, and it kind of just swings back and forth like it, a rocking motion.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. So you have a door here, here, and here, as well as the stairs right there.
So there, there,
Oh, and here too.
there.
So here, let
So
me get
basically,
my.
the three sides of that over here, and then the stairs.
You got one here, 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 and here.
Are there
Okay.
any kind of odd? Are there any kind of odd smells or anything coming off? Coming out or
No,
anything?
it seems like it's a well cleaned house.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start clearing the house. I'm gonna go to this door over here and just nudge it open with my shield and just kind of see what room it is.
Sure. So let me go on to show you. From a little nudge on the door, you're gonna see a dining table in there.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and just swing the door full open once I see it's just a dining room.
Okay, let me go on and give you everything else then. Second.
That's lined up now.
Okay,
There
so
we
that
go.
makes sense.
Beautiful.
Let me get these pink off so everyone can see right now.
Yes.
Okay, that explains a lot of the confusion. So to the right,
Gotcha. This
that's the
is
portico, and then that's the first room you were in. This is the main foyer with the checkered. I was like, why is Jesse asking where the stairs are? It's very clearly stairs.
I know, and I was like, I
Yeah.
was trying to keep track of it in the doors, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, like I was about to ask if
You
the
started
stairs go up
opening
or
doors,
down.
and I was like, "Dang!"
Thanks for bringing up something, Travis. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wanna
it got
keep
to the point like I was like, yeah, are we going upstairs or downstairs?
Well, you see, you kept saying every time I kept asking, like it was like, "Is it supposed to be a black screen?" Yeah. I was like, "Okay, cool, I'm going with it."
Yeah, the black screen. It's
And
when
then I
Travis
was
started
like,
saying white that I was like,
Yeah. Well,
"Yep,
no, I'm used to the black screen. I mean, we've done that before.
right."
Okay. So you go into the dining room. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs, with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with a resplendent silverware and crystalware, polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and a horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hanging from an iron rod bolted to the south wall. Chasing after a wolf, it's hanging from an iron rod, not a wolf hanging from an iron rod. That's the
Gotcha.
tapestry. But that's what you see in this room.
Okay, I'm just gonna move to the next door here and start opening
One
up.
second.
I'm not actually going in these rooms yet. I'm just kind of clearing them to make sure I don't see anybody in them.
It's very small, but can y'all see these little white?
Yes, I can.
Those are
Yeah.
doors.
All right. Yeah, that kind of helps a little bit.
Yeah, I just paid for a premium for Roll20, so I got doors and windows.
Sweet. So I just clicked on
Yeah.
to open that door.
So you can do it open, and I'd set it to locked if you can't get in there. But I have to do that in advance next time. So
Yeah, and
I'll
I
let
think
you know
you
if it's.
can. I think you can set it to when it opens. It auto reveals.
Yeah, I'll have to
Okay,
figure that out later.
cool.
But yeah, I just paid for it a bit before. Dadgummit, Kyle, stop doing that. They're the same like image. They need to change that. Okay, so this door right here.
Yep, revealing this area.
So you notice it's basically just a coat closet with some top hats.
Okay. Then I'm
I
gonna move.
want to split off for a bit while they're checking the other rooms, and I want to look at these stairs here.
You see stairs.
Kind of creeping up them a little bit.
Okay.
I'll whisper
So
over. I'll follow over there to him.
okay, are you staying at the base or are you going up with him?
I'm gonna make it obvious that I'm watching him and seeing what he's doing.
Okay.
I want to open the other door, or kind of nudge it open.
Okay. Let me throw y'all's tokens on the map since we're splitting the party now. So give me 1 second. Journal. So do Gravis, Kyler, Rasputin, Lareth. I have to. We'll update the names later. I have to update it from your actual journal entry.
I can't.
We did all of those. Damn it. Yeah, I have to update that. Let me update it from the right place this time at least. Edit. Rasputin, token properties. New settings. Rasputin, so changes. Jesse, can you move yours
Nope.
now?
Take it out.
New way of doing things, new problems. I said do that.
Duh.
Oh,
I'm gonna just change it
that's
from
cool.
this.
That's cool.
Oh, I have my. That's why I couldn't click on anyone. Controlled by. This is gonna be the Verminous coder.
Hey, while you're doing that, I'm going to step away just for a quick second and go check a print that I have going.
Yep. You should be good to go now, Jesse, as well as Zach. And then.
Yep.
Control by pile, not me. Yeah. And then do control by Doug. Alright, everyone should have control of their characters now.
Upon like leaving the area where Jesse was at, I probably would have told him. What's his name? Sorry,
You're good.
Rasputin.
Lareth is going up. Lareth is going up the stairs,
Okay.
and then I'll like motion, like a hand motion towards that way, and I'll start walking.
Alright, we're gonna pause for a minute. Let Travis get back because he said he was gonna do something as well. So I want to run it simultaneously.
Okay.
How far up are you going, Zach? Are you trying to see what's on the next floor?
Oh, I'm not going like too far. I'm just kind of like if I can glean anything.
Just to where you can see like a little bit from
Yeah.
up the stairs.
Like halfway up the stairs, like so I can see into the next floor.
Okay, Travis, are you back? No. Okay, I'm gonna go and read this, but these will be happening simultaneously, so don't move until he gets back. You see some oil lamps that are currently unlit, and then a wood framed portrait that's hanging above a mantelpiece. It's kind of hard to discern what it is from here, and you also see some suits of armor flanking
All
each wall. 4.
Sure.
So while he's up there, Gravis, where were you going to check out?
I was going to nudge this door open.
Okay, let me get that revealed real quick. Actually, let me go on and reveal the name of the person who made this map because it's freaking sick. It's in the bottom
Yeah,
right corner.
that's pretty dope.
Beneos battle maps. Phenomenal.
Benios.
Yeah, Beneos.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is what you see when you go in there. Let me get back to the page. So this oak paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table, surrounded by 4 chains. And you see 2 cabinets that stand against the wall, one on the north wall, one on the east wall.
I'm gonna turn around and say to Gravis, "What do you see?"
I say uh, that it looks, like the hunter's cabin. Um, I'm curious what might be in one of those cabinets.
Okay. So you go. Do you want to look at the one on the left or the right?
The north one.
Okay. They're all on the north wall right now. So there's one on the left and one on the right.
The
These
Oh,
are
gray or the dark one?
yeah.
okay, yeah, but I see.
Oh.
The left one. I thought you meant right, as in like on the whole right wall. My bad.
You're good. Yeah. So you want to look at which one?
We'll say the gray one.
This one, the left one. Okay. Let me see. So let's see. So this one is unlocked. You find an assortment of wine glasses and some playing cards in there.
Okay.
Do you check out the other one?
Yeah, let's go ahead and check that one out as well.
That one is locked up.
I'd like to check this this area out
Okay.
and
Question.
see
Just
if
because.
anybody's been here.
Hang on, Zach.
Go ahead.
See if anyone's been there recently.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't look like someone ate there or sat there and then left, but it definitely has been used, but also cleaned up.
Okay. Cool.
Zach, what were you saying?
While they're doing this, can I see that they entered that room like from this little vantage, like right up here?
Yeah, you're probably about halfway up, so you couldn't see everything up there, but you can still see what's downstairs a little bit too.
Cool,
You have an angle on that door.
because fun. I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy on the door, and as I snap, it's gonna slam shut on them.
Okay. So you cast thaumaturgy on the door and it slams shut.
Very loudly.
Do Gravis, do either of y'all react to it?
Yeah, it startles me, and I run towards the door.
Do you try to open it?
Yes.
The door's unlocked.
All right, I scream out and ask the group what happened with that.
I have no idea. You can see me across the hall. I'm about getting ready to open this door.
I'll be honest, I
Bro, I
couldn't
was
see you
over
for a minute. It's so big.
I was over here checking out this dining room set. What was that?
Tyler just shakes his head.
I'm just over there kind of snickering in the corner. It was me. Don't worry. And I
You,
go back to looking upstairs.
Hello.
you
Hello,
son of a gun.
dirty bastard.
Does
Okay.
the screaming, because he said he shouted, does that trigger anything?
Nothing stirs.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this door and look
That
for.
is another entrance to the dining room.
Okay.
But there is another door above you.
Over here.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and move to that one and nudge it open.
All right. While he's doing that, I'm gonna just kind of go back into the entry area.
Okay. So you can kind of peek in, and you're starting to see through your little angle. It looks like a kitchen and a pantry.
I'm gonna go ahead and swing open the door fully.
So it's tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and a rolling pin atop of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove, to the left, is a thin door leading to a well-stocked pantry, and all the food in the pantry appears fresh. And then in the southwest corner of the kitchen, which I think this is positioned in a specific way. The map might be flipped from where the book was. I'm trying to see. This is for a. I think it's going to be. You kind of see where this is. That little. You can see
Yeah.
a hole inside of it. That's a dumbwaiter.
Okay.
A 2-foot wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism that has to be operated manually, best you can tell.
Do I hear anything coming out of the shaft?
No, you do see a tiny brass bell attached to wires to buttons in those other areas that look like they're marked for the master bedroom and the servants' quarters.
Okay. I don't see any kind of like trapdoor that would lead to a cellar or anything like that.
Now, best you can tell, this is the lowest that the dumbwaiter is able to go. It doesn't mean that there's not a basement, but
I know, but I'm saying just
yeah,
in the kitchen in general, is there any kind of like trapdoor or anything like that, or
none that you can see.
okay?
Can
I'm
I
gonna.
go back in the hunter's lodge?
Sure.
Um, can I don't know, look under the rug maybe?
Okay. So before we do that, Jesse, were you done in the kitchen?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Okay.
back out and see if I can try to spot any kind of other door or any trapdoor that would go lower in the house.
Each room you've been in, and you feel like you've been in all the rooms of the house. You haven't found a trapdoor yet. Gravis, you start moving the rugs around, and you don't even see like a cutout or anything that looked like it would be concealing a hidden door.
Okay.
It's dust free, well kept.
Hmm. All right. Do we want to move to the second floor, guys? I know we got to get to the third floor to get the parents in now.
Third
Baby.
or the attic, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start going up
Yeah.
the stairs.
Yeah.
11 o'clock. Do we need to call it? Because this is kind of a good little cliffy to leave it off.
Yeah, we can call it
It's a
here.
good stop. Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
yeah, no, I'm okay with that actually.
Okay.
All right, guys. That was actually pretty fun. Sorry, I didn't quite know what was going on in the first part, but hey, listen, that's pretty dope.
Dude, you're good. You
You're
you
good.
seem
Yeah.
to fit in really well, and I mean we're gonna take it at the pace that you need. So, if we ever
Yep.
need to slow down, just let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Anybody have any
Sweet.
questions, or does anyone want to talk to me about anything specifically? Zach, I will get that thing that we talked about.
Sounds good.
Uh, Not that I can think of. No, I'm good.
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
All right, guys.
We'll try and
Y'all
shoot
have a good
for
night.
next Thursday or
You too.
Friday again. We'll look closer to time to see. But
Okay. Yeah.
Bet.
That
Sounds
should
dope.
be okay.
Yep. Yep.
Alrighty. Well, see everybody on Monday
See you later.
and have a
Y'all.
good weekend.
Y'all have a good night.
Y'all too.
All right.